So I'm gonna make a video. I don't know how good the video is gonna be, but I'm gonna try to make a video. I'm gonna change the injector on the Cummins N14 red top slick plus. You know what I mean? I pulled up quick serve. It looks pretty straightforward. I got all the you know, torque specs, everything. So yeah, I really want to do it myself. I'm trying to put my hands on as much as I can. I've never done this before, but I feel like I can handle it. So anyways, basically you got to remove the valve cover. You got to take off your jakes to get down to the injector. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do a video on it, but you know, at the end of the day, it's my first time in doing this, so I'm more concerned with getting it done than making a video. So maybe it might be good enough to post, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, wonderful motor, I love it. I have one injector out. I have another video, I made another quick video of how I diagnosed the injector, which is real simple. Basically, you just unplug that. Each injector has a plug you can unplug. If you don't hear no change, pretty much means you got a bad injector, or wiring or ECM or something. But there's another way with a Noid light to test if your ECM is working good, which I've already done. So I'll post that video once I get all this stuff together. Anyways, yeah, about to get into it. So we're about to get started. Like I said, I gotta take this valve cover off, take the jakes off to get down to the rocker assembly where the injector is held. Like I said, I've never done this before. Got all set up, made me a little ladder with a little tool, got my paperwork from quick serve. Yeah, so I'm about to get rocking. It's almost 5 o'clock, 4:50. See how long it takes me. Try to set that up there like that. Like I said, there. Get a bird's eye view of what's going on. I'm kind of talking through what I'm doing. First try, that's good. 7/16 is the bolt for the valve cover heads. Oh, well, let me take this hose off first. Take this hose on clean. See if I can push that off. I don't feel like getting down and getting a screwdriver. There we go. Get that off. Keep this where y'all can see everything. Just had that motherfucker. Some bitch. Did it fall? Stupid shit like that. Oh well. less than one. I'm gonna have to go find one on Depot or something. And we're gonna take this off. Boom. First look inside the Jakes. Set that to the side. This is the gasket. They said on quick serve, they said both of these can be reused. But I went ahead and went to Cummins and bought the gasket that's underneath, in between the Jake and the Jake and the rocker assembly. I went ahead and bought another one just to have on deck in case. They said if it doesn't tear, to reuse it. So that's one buddy, Drew Bender on Cummins N14 support group, man. I appreciate you, brother. You've been helping me out with a lot of questions. Made me feel comfortable in trying to attempt this. So yeah, now I gotta take these Jakes off. Take I think it's just these two bolts right there. Not sure. I'm gonna double check. Like I said, I got. That's a good thing, is I got quick serve right here. Printed up all the removal installation. So right there, remove. Go to the. I'm not showing right. Showing like 6 of these bitches. I don't see. I only see these 2. Oh, it has to be in here. Oh, okay, that's where they're at, down in here. Tripping. I only saw these 2. It's supposed to be 6, but here they are, right here. Tripping. Okay. It also says the disconnect. Right here on the side, you got that's your Jake connection. So disconnect that. Boom. Now let's see what size this is. These are 12-point sockets. I had some. I went ahead and bought another set of these Suntech off Amazon. It was cheap. It was only about 35 bucks. So got a fresh set. Let's see what size. I'm gonna guess a 7/16 or 3/8. Boom. 7/16. First shot. Okay. I don't know if there's a particular order. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do it kind of crossways, all that good stuff. It didn't say anything on quick serve as far as what order. So, oh, these bitches are tight. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, we ran into our first snag. I need a deep socket one. First snag, I might have to run to the store. Yeah, see, this one ain't fitting in there. All right, fellas, I'm gonna have to push pause and start another video because I gotta either go buy one or I gotta dig through all my tools and see if I got one. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Had to go buy a socket from Harbor Freight, a little thinner wall one. That bitch tight. So what we gonna do? We're gonna put the impact on that one. That act right on that boy. So now we got the Jake off. Bit boy off. Yeah, Tor, I'm glad, really glad I bought this gasket. Yeah. No, not right now. You can cook, but just put it aside. I'm glad I bought this gasket. I would have been sick if I had to wait till Monday. Okay, so we got the Jake off. Something to the side somewhere. Maybe I'll just leave it right here. No, we're gonna go put it down somewhere. I don't want this bitch to fall. That'd be a bad day. Okay, so now the next step, let's see, we need to position this, rotate the engine to where these valves should be loose. You know what I mean? Because that's the injector right there. We gotta take this off, but we're gonna get those valves loose. Okay. Let's go on and try to clean this shit up. So that is the one. This is the one I need to change. Yes, sir. That was it. Stop the video. Getting it done, boy. Getting it broke down. Got the Jake and the valve cover. That shit easy so far. Let's see. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I gotta find, there's some marks. You got 4 marks on your accessory drive pulley, A, B, C. So I gotta find the C mark. I use a little paint pen. That's the B mark. You know, and you just keep turning around till you find A, B, or C. Then you line it up with that, so that way I can get that valve in the right position to take that rocker off. I'll explain more now, but you just keep turning. You gotta look, it's real fine on there. I got a paint pen. A buddy of mine told me, Drew told me to you know, mark 1, 2, 3 dots, but I got to find one, so I'm just gonna put A, B, and C so I can see them better. Okay, so now the reason I put it on C, that is it for the fourth piston, they're both closed. Both of the valves are closed. You see how you can wiggle them? That means they're closed, and that way I don't have to take this out of adjustment. All I got to, they're loose, so now I can just take these bolts off. Well, first I got to back up the injector, you know, a couple rounds, you know what I mean, and then pull it up. And like my buddy Drew told me, make sure those push rods don't pop out when you know, make sure they're in there, right? So anyways, I'm gonna do that. Once I take these up, well, I'll go ahead and leave it running so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Well, let me find the wrench. Hold on. Okay, so I got my wrench. What I'm doing is, it's a 15/16. So I'm breaking loose this lock. There you go. So I broke the lock nut loose. Now I'm gonna back the injector off a couple turns. Okay, now I loosen that up. Now I'm gonna take these two. I think they're, let's see what they are. Let you know right now. These are 5/8. No. It's a 9/16. Now we're gonna loosen that up. Go get an extension. Okay, this bolt and this bolt, it was tight as hell. I had to use that big boy breaker bar, man. I don't know why that thing was so tight. Milwaukee Impact couldn't handle it. Back, we got it. It's good. So let's put this down right here. Let's get back up in here. Okay, and like he told me, you got to be careful because there'll be a oil suction on these push rod tubes. You don't want them to pop out, so I'm gonna try to hold it. If it does, it's easy to put back in, but you want to be careful. So what I'm gonna do, boom, boom. Okay, pull that shaft out. Boom, I'm gonna sit that down right there. Okay, now okay. So now we gotta get in there. Now the injector, this is the injector right here. So now we gotta take these, what are it called, cross heads off. Boom. I'm gonna put these motherfuckers just the way they go back. So, boom. I think they said the big one goes to the exhaust side. This is always the intake on the inside of the head, I believe. I'm not sure, but it's gonna go back in the right spot. Those cross heads, boom. Okay, this is the injector right here. So now all we gotta do is just unplug the injector. Okay, I just unplugged the injector, boop. Okay, now the injector's unplugged. Now all I gotta do is just take this bolt off that holds the injector in. Let's see what size this joint is. Okay, the size of it is a 3/8. That's what holds the injector down. So take that off. Let me double check, make sure this is reversed. All right. That's what holds it in right there. This is called the injector keeper or something like that. And this is what holds the injector in. Holds it down. Okay. So now the injector's already out. I mean, it's already unplugged. That's off. Now, let me get the little pry bar, try to pull this injector out. There's injector puller tools, but since I don't have one, Buddy Drew and also Quick Service says you can use a pry bar, look something like this. I got a couple of those sizes, I'm gonna see which one. And When you come in the quick serve, you see in that top corner, that pry bar, you just kind of put it underneath the deal and pull it out. So we're gonna do that. So that is on the, look at, I don't want to damage the cord so I get my money back. It's on the opposite side of where the plug's at. So let me try to get this in here. That's a bad thing. I can't get over there. Some bitch won't come out. Let me get the other one. Got a bigger one. I bought a pry bar set. It's got 4 different sizes. Let me see this biggest one. That was too big. Try this one. Yeah, I think this one's good. There it goes. Boom. It just popped out. So I'll use the second from biggest pry bar because I'm going to show y'all what I bought. Bam. There we go. Injector is out. Hell yeah. It's a good feeling. Okay. Got that boy out, man. Ha ha.